YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Bolitito and I film about lifestyle generally. And lifestyle basically in various locations that I am at that particular moment. Yeah. So to my returning subscribers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to share with your friends, like my videos, comment below. I love to read from you guys. Like, I really love to see your comment. I love to read your comments. It gives me so much joy here. That's it. On today's episode, I'm going to be talking about Abuja saga. Story time about Abuja. I know I just completed that of Zamfara, and I thought we would be talking about that of Abuja, but Abuja's story is actually very, actually I put it very short, because I stayed in Abuja for just about 2 months before I came back to the West Lagos, to be precise. And it was really not anything like, it was quite eventful. Like, for that period of 2 months, it was from one drama to the other, and I bet you guys, starting from I was hunting down to wanting to resign after 1 week, coming down to getting an apartment, and the guy is mentally challenged, everything like that. It actually kept me on the run for that period of 2 months. Like, yes, that's it. So I came in Abuja with my friend January this year, and I was to resume at my place of work just I think a week after or 2 weeks after. Yes. So we were staying with a friend for a period of about 2 weeks while I was hunting. We had to get an accommodation together and just stay together for the meantime. Not really for the meantime, but we were just going to be roommates apparently. So we started house hunting. House hunting in Abuja is another game. Like, it's another game on its own. Like, I really don't understand what house accommodation is in Abuja and in Lagos. But looking at it right now, I would say that accommodation in Abuja is actually more fair compared to that of Lagos. I stand to be corrected, but this is my own personal opinion and my own personal experience. I feel like you can easily still get a very good apartment at a very fair price, but maybe not a very fair location, but not too bad location, and be fine. But I don't think that's the same thing here in Lagos to start with. But anyways, moving on, we started house hunting, and I would say that was another drama on its own. We had to pay so many fees, agents. God, I don't know. I feel like it's just in the nature of human beings to exploit one another, and that's actually not fair. You see, agent take us to we went to an accommodation that water was legit, like, already peeled out the not even the paint, the cement. We're seeing the block in the so-called sitting room. And I look at that guy like, Ele, go say problem or come back. I'm like, what that? I calm down. Tell them all quiet. Like, okay, sorry. Like, but just calm down. Even if you're gonna lie, you should lie with sense. Because it was not just fair. Like, and we were going out and we could see that the wall had already cracked. And like, God. And you're like, but then you look at me finish, you brought me to a slum. I'm not trying to say that okay, people that stay there don't have a life. No. But it's just that we had an agreement at the office. And to think that this guy legit called and like, I have this place. If you come and check it, look at there are plenty people I need to just to get out. I was like, this is trash, man, guy. This is trash. There was one he took us to, and we were like, I have seen that they're just renovating the house. Like, the house is still in disarray. We are looking for a already prepared house. They're taking us to an apartment that still had bricks and blocks on the floor, that is yet to be cemented, yet to be tiled. And I could see that maybe because we were renovating it, maybe before there was this kind of force that was attached to the burglary. Maybe somebody wanted to break in. And you're telling me that no, that's not the problem. If you pay now, they just do everything. Like, okay, I'm not paying for an uncompleted building. I'm very sorry to say. I can just, thinking about it, I'm like, guys, God created men. In that was it. Then shout out to Kay and Kingsley. These guys are the best. They actually helped when it came to house hunting in ABG. Like, their sacrifice from like moving from one place to another. I know that they could have done a lot during that period where they just to be walking about to helping us to house hunt and everything. So we finally got an apartment. It was newly built, newly painted, and I said, okay, yeah, serene environment. Like, okay, that's too bad. Yeah. So we moved in, only for us to discover that they scammed us again. This man has actually added more to the original amount supposed to collect from us, and because we paid into his account, we could not have access to that money. It was really, really crazy, and we got to know as time went by that he was mentally challenged. That's our caretaker, our before caretaker. He was mentally challenged, and I'm like, oh Lord. Because what will I call this? Somebody that walks into your apartment without we are around, you don't deem it fit to knock, and you just walk in and you disconnect our lights for no reason. You expect us to pay the previous bill with you. We just moved in less than a week. Okay, I think like a week here, about a week here. And that was like the beginning of our whatever issues in that house. And I told my friend, like, you know what, Maggie, I think we should just leave. Now, I celebrate the gift of men a lot. Yeah, I'm a Christian, I believe in God, and I believe that the gift of men is something, like, it really exists. And I feel like God just showed up for me at that moment because I can't afford to be stranded in a place where I don't know anybody. As of that time, I didn't know anybody. So I remember that I was talking with my sister. My sister was like, Mickey Bay is in ABG now. That's an uncle of mine. And I'm like, oh, really? Okay. So she sent the number and I contacted him and got talking. So set us accommodation thing. Now that was for the accommodation thing. As for the job aspect, after 1 week I already wrote my resignation letter. Like, I was set on the mind that we were leaving this place ASAP as soon as possible. What was just delaying me was that I didn't want to resign and go back into the labor market of trying to hunt for jobs. I want to have another employment letter, offer letter, and I'll just resign. That was it for me. So I didn't want to just be caught up not doing anything. And knowing full well that those are the periods I was going through when I was still trying to be sure if I was being duped or I was not being duped. That was the period, and so it was quite a lot for me at that point. So if you were that you've just been scammed though. To not think of the fact that you are now being scammed again on the house, it was really painful, Lord. But thank God, it was a very stressful phase for me. Well, God is good. Like, God is good and kind to me. I think that should be the hashtag for this video, because I survived that and didn't go into depression. It was just God. Yeah, it was just God. And all that was happening. I was back to the job hunt market. I was hunting for a job. I told my friend was like, "But what about, will you consider Lagos?" I started considering Lagos at that point. Yeah, I left considering Lagos at that point, and aside that, I also, even though my mind wouldn't want Lagos because I felt that Lagos was just too stressful for me, but nothing man could do. Yeah, that was it. But one thing I loved about it was that I could easily access my church out on the road again. Like, yeah, it might not be as as close as it was in Zamfara, but it was really accessible for me. I could go for midweek services, and that was it for me. I felt like I drew so much strength. Anytime I'm already worn out and I'm coming back from work, especially Wednesdays, like I just want to go and lay my body like, God, save me from this. Don't allow your daughter to see crazy in this land. Yeah, that that was it. So that was it. This period I spent in ABJ was quite short, but everything. So I would say it was filled with drama, from one drama to another. Like from one drama to another, I had a whole lot going on. Like psychologically trying to still know what's up with the money being duped. Then knowing full well that I was not going to move out from this accommodation. We just spent 2 weeks. Now what's up? They're going to refund our money. Yeah, that was another stress on its own. Thank God. My friend is a barista, so that one, she had to look into it, and we got our full money back. I said it. We did. We actually got our money back, and we moved on with our lives. But at that point, yeah, I was already, God, I need another job. Getting up, trying to fix things. I had to move to my uncle's place. I was going to work from my uncle's place, and that was it. I really did not have time to explore ABJ because so many things were happening at the same time, and I just wanted to. I will always say that I just want to settle in, but I never did. It was as if I was working, or like I was on the move throughout, and I moved out of, ABJ like that. But one thing I want to talk about here is that yes, I know I've spoken about the gift of men. I've spoken about how crazy it is to get an apartment in ABJ, and you just have to be very smart and wise. If not, they can just take advantage of the fact that you don't know anything as regards ABJ that I saw in Full Fresh. Yeah. Then another thing there is that considering all other things, people will say that Lagos is less expensive compared to ABJ, but I stand to be corrected. I feel like ABJ is kind of cheaper compared to Lagos. People would not see it, people would not feel it, maybe because they're just used to Lagos and the girls. I don't know what their basis is actually, but looking at it in terms of transportation, because where I was staying, I would take me about 30 minutes to get to the office. I don't pay as much as where I'm staying. That will take me about, on a good day, take me about less than 30 minutes. Less than 30 minutes on a very good day. So when you now tell me that ABJ is very expensive, then it sounds really awkward to me because I don't know, even accommodation, comparing accommodation in ABJ and in Lagos, I would say that of ABJ is quite fair. Yeah, it's still very fair because I think I was hunting an accommodation in Lagos will be a separate video on its own, especially for a newly no a for especially for a fresh graduate. Not let me say a fresh graduate, but a new ex-copper. Yes, that's the word. Like an average person that is just trying to get into the adulthood stage, and just trying to figure out life. It's crazy, and I would say that Lagos is just crazy at that part. I would say that of ABD is kind of fair, and that's just it. But if you think my observation or my experience, or you feel like your own notion or your experience has given you another belief about what I just stated, that ABD is less expensive compared to Lagos, kindly comment below in the comment section and let's have a chat. I want to see anybody that has stayed in Lagos that can really say that okay, Lagos is more expensive, ABD is more expensive. You guys can drop your comments in the comment section. I'm open to this. I will see that this. But in terms of food, I consider food in ABD more cheaper compared to Lagos, and in terms of accommodation, it's kind of fair. Transport, as people will say, is very very expensive. It might not really be expensive because with what life have shown me in this Lagos, what Lagos have shown me, I'm standing here by the grace of God. So that's just it basically, guys. I know that this has just been a very very short video. Yeah, that's because there's really nothing so like so much about ABJ, just spending 2 months, then moving down to Lagos, moving things from ABJ to this place. Night post, even when I was coming from Ogun State, when I was going from Ogun State to Zamfara, it was not as expensive as coming from ABJ to Lagos. I did not carry foam. Sorry, not say foam. I did not carry couch. I don't even uproot the old building. I did not carry a cabinet. I stand to be corrected, but I will say, with these few points of mine, I would say that Lagos is more expensive than ABJ. Kindly drop your own argument in the comment section. Yes, so that's going to be all about Abuja series. Probably in the nearest future when I go back there, when I go back there, and probably just hang out with friends, then might just be able to show you guys around, having fun series and all sort of stuff. But for now, that'll be all about Abuja series. Then we'll be back to the land of Ozu. And yeah, I'll be raising content about Lagos for now. I'm able to show you guys, like, you guys can catch up with what has been going on with me for the past few months. Yes, I don't want to include Lagos in it. So that's going to be all for now. Kindly subscribe, share with your friends, drop a comment. I love to read from you guys. Like, give me so much joy when you guys comment on my video. Like, give it a thumbs up. Turn on the notification bell and tell me what. Just say something nice about this video. Catch you.